Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Universim. I'm Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. I am just getting started. It is 6 a.m. and it is early when I am recording this. So, we left off on researching chemical factories, and we also are needing more educated nuggets so that we can staff up our ministry. That is the gist of where we went on our last playthrough. We also have 2 hospitals that are underway, being upgraded, and 2 more that'll need upgrading when those are finished. Okay, cool. It looks like the first 2 are done. And I say this because they're fully staffed again, so we can go ahead and upgrade the next 2, the last 2. I didn't want to do them all at once, because as you might know, I've had very bad luck with infections in this playthrough, and infected nuggets just all over the world. So I didn't want to shut down all my hospitals at the same time. Because it's 6 a.m., I'm having a cup of coffee. That's also why I might sound a little bit hoarse. I'm not sick, I promise. I don't want anybody to worry about me. I'm just tired. I'm just waking up. So I just poured myself a cup of coffee and we'll get there together. Tell me how your day is going. Is it 6 a.m. for you when you're watching this, or are you watching it at a more reasonable hour? I want to put some trees in this big empty space here, but I don't quite have enough creator points. And I'm set to telekinesis for some reason. Let's see, forestation. That'll do. So, as your nuggets chop down trees, your environment, particularly your atmosphere, starts to suffer. You can see a little atmosphere monitor here. Pollution is fine. I don't have a ton of pollution yet. I'll start developing pollution as I build more factories, gas mines, things of that nature. But the ideal tree count for this planet is 20,000. I have 16,000. And the ideal atmosphere, 100. I'm at 88. So the more trees I can put back in, the better off my atmosphere will be. And I've said this before, but just in case this is your first time joining, there are, I want to say tree farms, lumber camps that you can build, and your nuggets will take trees from here instead of taking them from your civilization, from your planet, but you need a whole bunch of them to support growth if you want to go that route. So we have our last 2 hospitals upgrading. We have some research underway. We are sitting pretty. We're regenerating creator points at a rate I can be happy with. I was a little worried when I spent 200 creator points on trees that, a disaster would strike. Is this particular playthrough has conditioned me to think that disaster will strike. So I fully expected everything to go sideways. And with my being out of creator points, I wouldn't have been able to help it. Okay, so this lake is pretty full. This one's looking pretty down. You can see our water pumps are now pretty well up on the shoreline, and so are our fishing huts. It's at 61%. You can use the trickle power, the trickle effect creator power. I did so good on all those words the first time. You can use that to refill your lakes. I have one pond. It's basically just a tiny hole that fills up with water when it rains, and my ministry decided to put a couple water pumps on it so it empties all the time. Okay, can we staff? Oh yeah, we've got plenty of educated nuggets now for ministers. I don't know why they didn't automatically staff. Our governor can staff 90% of our buildings. There we go. I feel better about this. Our ministry is totally full now. Our schools are full with educated nuggets teaching the students. Our hospitals are full with educated nuggets. We're in good shape. So now that we've researched the chemical factory, I'm going to go ahead and build it. Oh no. There it is. And I really need my Minister of Power to put down more kinetic generators. Okay, let's go find a battery and hit it with some lightning. It was easy enough. There's one. Yes, I am aware. And now we can start research. We have 60 discovery points, and those are used to purchase the yellow research items. These are instant learn. You don't have to wait for a timer to tick on these. And I think I can afford one that we're still waiting on. Cable-stayed bridges. I don't want to buy that yet. I'm not using bridges right now. I kind of want to save it and get save up 20 more and get deep secrets. So I might do that. We are, I'd say, about a third of the way into the modern age. You can see this little bar down here kind of counts us through, and the thicky part of the bar shows us where we are when we're scrolling through it. And we just learned modern chemistry. So let's see, we will do upgraded fire stations, fuel factory, why not? And none of these are great. Like I'm starting to worry too much about pollution. We'll go Viper Blade. We'll be able to upgrade our hunters' huts. With the upgraded hunters' huts, we will be able to tame more animals, I believe. I don't think that comes from updated cattle ranches. We should be able to tame more animals is what I was saying. So we've tamed mammoths, turtles, and foxes, I think. And we'll be able to tame wolves and deer. Eventually we'll be able to tame, like, birds, if I remember correctly. There's another lumber camp. Speed it up a little bit more. Okay, there's a nugget down here running on this kinetic generator. I wanted to put in a few more of these because power production to consumption is not at a good ratio. Poor Little Nugget is tired. I feel you, Little Nugget. I'm tired too. Oh. So let's see. We have a fair bit of space here. I like that. I can shoehorn some of these in. It is saying that it's not near a fire station though, so I'll want to build a fire station out here. Oops, wrong menu. I don't. Next to one of my exiles' neighborhood. Oh, across the lake. Okay. What exile civilization is this? Artoba. Okay. Well, our relationship isn't already great, so can stand to suffer a little more. So we'll get some more kinetic generators up and going, and that'll help with power generation. And we have enough batteries. I've never seen all of our batteries full at the same time, so I'm not too worried about power storage. Away menu. Wow, I have more fire stations than I thought I had. Let's do... Let's do all of them. If a fire breaks out, I can put it out. I have enough creator points. Oh, this is a neat view that I hadn't yet really considered. When we open up mystical boxes, they frequently have blueprint pieces in them, and the blueprint pieces allow us to unlock legendary buildings. So we've unlocked 2 so far. I might actually want to check, there might be a third. The Eiffel Tower and the pyramids. And they're expensive to build, but they increase nugget happiness a lot. So I didn't realize that I had put them within eye line of one another. But I like that I did. Oh, I was going to put a fire station over here. And then we'll go check on that election. I can put this all the way back here, and it'll still cover everything I need it to cover. But I'll need an engineer. Looks like... Oh, no. Seems like I'm good. Okay, let's go take a look at that election. We have contraception ban. Nugget reproduction rate increases by 25%, happiness -1. Vaccination. Nuggets will get shots to become less prone to disease, -15% chance of sickness. And right to arm. Allows nuggets to own personal weapons, injury rate +20%, happiness +1, wild animal attack chance -50%. I'm going to stay with contraception ban. I'm not worried about that 1 happiness point. It's not going to be a very big deal. And I do want to increase our population a little more so that we can start growing faster. With that said, I'm guessing a bunch. Oh, not as many as I thought. 96 unmarried nuggets. I thought there were more than that. Oh, where'd that pink go? There's a pink. I missed the narrator. I just missed like 6 times, and he should have been yelling at me or teasing me for missing, for using the god powers incorrectly. Okay. Oil refinement research is complete, and that would have unlocked a fuel factory. Down to 80 on WED. I think that's good enough for now. 80 out of 550. Oh, here's that puddle I told you about. Okay. So that's filling back up. Let's celebrate, why not? Okay, our lake is full. That lake is full. Our hospitals look cool. We're out of electricity again? Why? Our Minister of Power is not pulling their weight. Let's see if we can find a battery. Give everything a little shock. I am doing this the hard way. I can just pull up batteries in this menu. I want to get some distance from it so that the noise is not quite so bad. Right. Let's see about putting down a fuel factory. When this goes in, it'll need a fire station and an engineer, so I'll put those down too. And everything else is coming right along. We have 6 storage spaces available. Neat. We have plenty of everything else, though, that we've built. We haven't built a plastics factory, and we're building the fuel refinery right now. But we've got 6 chemicals that we just built at our chemical plant. That's the steel mill. And we don't need them for anything, so the fact that there are so few is not a hindrance right now. How tall our buildings are. They really stand out from the world when you zoom. Okay, we can also expand out this way. See no issue with that. Those are some trees that got burned. And I put the chemical factory over some other trees that had gotten burned over here. These never recovered. Turtle in the street. It's a turtle in the street. We've tamed turtles and we are ranching them at one of our nearby cattle ranches. This one's mammoths. Okay, Vibroblade allows us to upgrade our hunting huts, and I think I only have a couple hunters' huts. And I don't know what they're called. We'll find them. We found them. Garrisons. What is the upgrade cost for a garrison? 2 steel beams and 5 electronics. And we have NT. We'll upgrade all of them at once. We have enough food to get us through the winter. Not worried about it. What is this building? Oh, this is our wood refinery? Yep. Wood is going in here. Planks are coming out here. Neat. Oh yeah, we're not researching anything. We'll say modern warfare for the barracks. And, you know, thermal intervention will let us upgrade our oil jacks. And that's something I don't love. For the environment, I don't love it. For the game, it's a necessary component. Okay, I would like to put down some more trees. It's actually kind of cute. So when you put down trees, they grow pretty fast. They're already coming in. They also, depending on the type of environment you put them in, they will be different. Like we've got pine trees, oak trees, things like that over here. The typical kinds of trees you'll find in lush green areas. And then over here in my desert, palm trees, cacti. Oh, a meteor strike is coming. A tornado is coming. Either way, I'll need the dome. It is a tornado, and it's headed right for stuff that's mine. Tornadoes can be redirected. Just to explain briefly what I did right now, I put down a protective dome. I didn't put it over anything. I didn't need to. I just used it to, like, the tornado bounced off of it and changed its trajectory away from our civilization. That's all I needed it to do. This is a cute little Rick and Morty reference. This again. There will be a second round of power options. I might go with like a fuel-based power generation option because the kinetic generators are not working out for me in this playthrough. The nuggets are not building enough energy on their own. And my minister isn't doing... I haven't really looked through my notes lately, but my ministers don't seem to be doing very much. Minister of Water is doing the most, but what are the rest of my ministers up to? I just noticed the time in these notes. This is local time. It is 6:38 right now. Okay. Modern warfare, so we can upgrade our barracks. Once our barracks are upgraded, so right now we can have archers. That's all we can have. But once we've upgraded our barracks, we'll be able to put in a few more types of soldiers. I actually had no archers. Cool. I can build 4 barracks and I only have 1, so I might want to put down a couple more. Put one right by the Eiffel Tower. Maybe not. Okay. On the other side. Then over here. And we'll stay with 3. I don't need all 4 right away. But when I build the next one, I'll probably build it out here. We also lost an atmosphere point, I was just noticing. We were at 88 when I checked Now we're 87. That didn't help. Oops. I was trying to click that note about the barracks. I wasn't trying to... Oh, okay, so we didn't get... We'll get the upgrades through research, I guess. But I can train a lot more archers. We just got thermal intervention, so we can upgrade our oil jacks. I actually don't know if our oil jacks even still have oil in them. Our iron mines ran out of oil. Oops. I haven't checked in on oil jack. I guess we only have the one? Okay. I thought I had more than one. And it's only a little more than half empty. Cool. Getting low on power. And I'm looking at a battery, so while I'm here, I'm just gonna hit it real quick. Then one more time. There. I just wanted this number to be bigger than this number. And our believer count is increasing. We're now a little over 50% of our nugget population believes in us. We're getting there. Okay, I think it is about time to start winding down for the day. So now that we have learned something, let's also add... Let's just go motorization for now. I'm not ready to deal with the consequences of gene splicing in military vehicles. And I think we're in good shape. In our next playthrough, more research, more upgrading, more trees, hopefully. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I am so lucky to know all of you. I hope you are having an amazing day and continue to have an amazing day. Thank you for being here for me, and I will talk to you soon.